Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time you are coming across this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified whenever we drop content. On this channel, we drop meaningful and educational contents back to back. And to my returning subscribers, I want to say a big thanks to you. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your trust. Without wasting more time, let's dive into today's content. They cheered his name in the villages. They raised their spears in his honor. But what Nzinga didn't know was that the greatest threat to his crown was already standing beside him. As Nzinga Mvemba's name rose like thunder across the kingdom, his movement became more than rebellion. It became a promise that the kingdom of Congo could be whole again. Men and women from every corner of the land came to join him, some with swords, others with stories, and all with hope. His army was still small, but his presence alone brought more fear to the traitor regent than 1,000 warriors ever could. But not all who walked with the prince walked with pure hearts. Among his most trusted commanders was a man named Kiala, a brilliant warrior, skilled in battle, and beloved by the people. He had served the old king once and had sworn loyalty to Nzinga from the very beginning. But deep within Kiala's heart burned a secret flame: envy. He saw the people chant Nzinga's name. He saw the villagers kneel before a boy who once herded goats. And each time he looked at the young prince, a single thought echoed louder and louder: that crown should have been mine. One morning, scouts brought word that the regent had grown desperate. He had fortified the royal capital, hiring foreign mercenaries and arming the city walls with cannons. Nzinga's advisors urged caution, but Nzinga stood tall and said, "We do not march to destroy. We march to remind them that the crown belongs to the people." The army prepared for battle. The plan was simple: a surprise assault at dawn, with Kiala leading the northern flank, while Nzinga would enter the city gates under cover of smoke. But Kiala had other plans. That night, as Nzinga rested, Kiala slipped away with a handful of soldiers, not to lead an attack, but to strike a secret deal. In the darkness, he entered the regent's court and knelt before the man who had poisoned his own king. "I bring you the boy," Kiala whispered. "Spare me, and Congo will kneel to you again." The regent smiled. The trap was set. Before sunrise, Nzinga's army moved. The city gates were opened, too easily. As Nzinga and his guards entered the courtyard, fire exploded from the rooftops. Arrows rained down like lightning. Soldiers were ambushed. The drums of Congo turned to cries of confusion. Nzinga fought fiercely, blade in hand, refusing to retreat. But behind him, Kiala emerged with sword drawn, not to protect him, but to betray him. "You were never meant to be king," Kiala hissed, and in one swift move he struck Nzinga's shoulder with a blade tipped in poison. The prince fell. The sky thundered. The ground shook with the screams of battle. The people believed all was lost, but fate wasn't done with the lion cub. The queen mother, who had stayed hidden outside the city, saw the smoke rise. She knew something had gone terribly wrong. She ordered a secret band of loyal fighters to search for her grandson. Through alleyways and bloodied streets they found him, barely breathing, hidden beneath the bodies of fallen warriors. They carried him away in silence, back into the forest that had once raised him. The people wept when they heard. "The prince is dead," they cried. "The kingdom is lost again." But far away, in a cave lit only by a single flame, Nzinga opened his eyes. He was alive, wounded, betrayed, but alive. The lion had been struck, but not slain. Now he would rise again, not as a boy, not as a warrior, but as a king forged by fire. Join us tomorrow for Episode 5, The Return of the Flame.